Hello, everybody. Welcome. Okay, here we go. So it's Saturday. Wow, I forgot what day of the week it was. It's Saturday night. That means it's Rail Talk Live. I am Go Beer, Go Home. And every Saturday we show up, we work on kits, we talk trains, and we get some stuff done. Because, it's the only time that I can actually work on something and not get distracted. So, of course, I do like before we get started. Of course, I want to say hi to everybody. Mr. Brian Ferguson, Brian, if I ever run into you in real time, remind me I owe you a box of Timbits because you've basically filled out the punch card, which I should really make a punch card for that. But yeah, you were the first one again in the chat. Todd Armstrong, how's it going, Todd? M&M Rails giving up so soon. And then we've got Trains by Perry. How's it going, Perry? And we've got Ronald and Russ. How's it going, guys? Welcome. Awesome Possum. And Willow Creek Industrial Spur. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hopefully you guys didn't get blasted with snow because it's already here. She's here. She's coming. I didn't get too much over like the past couple of days. It did snow, but nothing really stuck to the ground. But it definitely stay inside and work on a kit weather for sure. Anthony, how's it going, Anthony? And Almar and Nelson, how's it going, guys? Bubs031, how's it going, Bubs? Dundas Junction Model Railroad, James, how's it going, James? Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Everybody's doing well. I hope everybody found a spot to sit. You have a warm beverage. Hello, Glenn, how's it going? Alrighty. So, the past several weeks, and I think this is the 8th episode. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, part 8. So, what I've been doing for the last several weeks is working on this thing. It's the Walthers diesel house or diesel shop, but it's 3 of them. And making this big thing. Hey, Mike, HO Trains, how's it going? Trying to almost like make a dumbed down version or a very similar version of the Whitby Go maintenance facility. So that's kind of been my project for the last several months, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's all together. It's on its module and it lights up. It looks cool, but now I'm starting to do more of the detail stuff with it. I'm going to show you as well what I worked on the other day. I didn't do it live because I wanted to do it as a test. I wasn't sure about the roof. There's 2 sections of roof. There's the one that's right over top of these windows here. It's much smaller. That's the section that's raised up from the rest of the main structure, which is where you would probably put that overhead crane. Then the other section is a little bit lower. You can kind of see how it dips down a little bit, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for that section, but again, I'll get into that and I'll show you what I ended up doing, and then I'm going to work on some of the detail stuff for that piece because that's where I'm at. I also want to make the doors. These are all the doors for along the front of it. I've got hinges. I've got a whole bag of hinges here, and because I have the supports in, you guys remember I did those supports last week, and there's some wall sections in there as well that can hold these. I'm gonna see if I can add some doors, and there's like a couple little pieces that I've missed that I just have to go back and add. So I'm going to be sure to do that. Did we miss anybody? Oh, Big CW. Is Chris in the chat? Did I miss Chris? There he is. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Oh, and other Chris May. How's it going, Chris? Hi, Chris. It's Chris. Meet Chris. We're a dime a dozen. Alrighty. So, as well, because I'm going to be doing some work here, some very basic stuff. I don't want to be by my lonely onesie, so I'm going to put the link in the chat there. If anybody's working on something, doing something train related, you're more than welcome to come up and join me. There is only so much room, so if it gets to that point where there's so many people, don't be discouraged that you can't join. It's just the car is full. So, but yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to show you this. This is the roof. It's pretty big, and all these roof sections are technically every two pieces. They were supposed to go like this, but I did the whole thing flat. And what I had to do off all the middle sections, so I didn't do it with like the very end piece, but on both sides here, you can kind of see the seam a little bit. I tried to use the filler glue to kind of fill that in so that light doesn't bleed through. I think I did okay. But what I had to do was I had to cut the rain gutter off of both sides. And, I cleaned it up right across. And I did that on a couple. So I've got some extra HO scale rain gutters now. So basically, I removed the rain gutters and I added supports to the underside to more or less fix the seam together. They're basically welded. And yeah, it's pretty strong. So I'm very happy with how it's turning out so far. And it sits on the top of the actual, like the back part of the thing. So yeah. So I've got more to add here. You can obviously tell that that's not the entire roof section. So we're just going to bring it over here. Yeah, no, Perry, you're absolutely right. A little bit of weathering, you won't be able to tell that. Okay. So again, this whole situation where it's so many pieces and it's all repetitive, and I have to clean up every single one of these pieces here. So much fun. So much fun. But I get to do it live here while talking to you, so that's also cool. That was the wrong part. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep doing this. Now, I've had a chance to work on the layout the last couple of days because I've been off. I'm off again tomorrow, so that's 4 days total that I've been off. And I was able to get some work done on the layout. So tomorrow morning, a layout update is set to be posted. So watch out for that. 7 a.m. sharp. Let me know what you think, of course. I think Perry will like it because there is something that I've added to my layout. Not for me, but there's some type of train that you might be interested in on the layout, or connected to the layout, I should say. Oh, and we've got, here we go. Bubs, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Good, how are you?
You got me?
Yeah,
Not bad.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Got it. Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Nice. How are you doing?
Not bad. A little sore from Friday, that's all.
Yeah. The train club this past week, how did that go?
It went really good. I still haven't gotten the video put together. I'll probably put that together tomorrow, the layout tour. There are a couple of videos out there that I've actually done, at least. And of course,
Okay, yeah.
well, Perry's also got some out there too. So if you want to watch trains roll by on his, he's got a few videos up there too.
Sounds good. I know I've seen a few of them. It's always nice because I miss out on that stuff, right? I don't get to go all the time to the club, so it's really nice to check out, see what I'm missing.
Oh yeah.
Glenn says it looks right for the Go Transit maintenance facility in Whitby. Nice that you're making it your own. Yeah, it's not going to be a one-to-one thing, but I try to make it so that when you look at it, you can say, "Oh, okay, that looks familiar." Even if it's not exact. It's just to kind of give the idea that that's what it is.
Okay.
I've misplaced my knife. Oh wait, no, I got one. So what are you working on there, Bubs?
I actually picked this up from the club. It's a 5-car well set that I'm going to put together.
Oh, nice. That's the Walthers kit.
Yep. Though the only thing is that's not going to be in this is the old horn couplers, which I have here, and the plastic wheels. The trucks I'll use.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not the good couplers that they had in those back then, huh?
Nope.
Perry wants to know: are you going to put some green on the building, aka Go Transit colors? I want to get the sign 3D printed. I think that would be really cool if it was if it stuck out a little bit. I'll have to see about that. Get like a big Go logo for the side of the building, because it's only going to be on one side. So
I also still got to give Todd his prize there from a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yes, when you guessed the location of your next module.
Yep.
What was the answer to that again?
Johnstown.
Johnstown.
So, it was a place called Canadian Rail Equipment Works Services.
Okay, so now how did you land on that?
Well, I saw that it's sort of like still in Eastern Ontario. It's actually at the south end.
Yeah.
And I wanted to maybe do sort of a miniature transfer yard, really.
A mini transfer yard. Okay. So then, is it usually a very busy place, like in real time?
It actually is.
Oh, okay.
Hence the reason why I said Perry goes there, because he actually goes there for work to actually he loads up his fuel truck from the actual tank cars.
Oh, nice. So can we see like a little Perry on your module? Will there be a Perry and a Perry truck?
Well, I'd have to get a Super Bee. I'd have to get something to make a Super Bee. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was there Friday night too.
Oh,
no,
really?
trucks and stuff don't make. Yeah, trucks and stuff don't make Super Bees.
Oh. Yeah, it's funny, Glenn. The building itself, it doesn't have a lot of green to it, but the Go logo is on it. It does say Go or Whitby Maintenance or something like that on the side, but there's not a lot of green. It's just the Go logo, because even the letters are just black.
Huh.
I would love to get a like a Trackmobile or a Critter and put the little Go logo on that, because I think they have a Rail King that they use, and they've got a couple of them. I've even seen one sitting right at Union Station with some ballast cars. So I definitely want to get see if I can find like a Critter or something that I can make as a Go Critter for switching purposes and whatnot. Todd says, Bub, now you've got me interested in modeling crews. It's such a cool little operation.
They actually have a website to go see. It's not a small operation. It's big. It's a very big operation.
Is there a way to
Um,
like, downsize it depending on what you're doing?
well, I am downsizing it. That is the main thing. It's it's basically going to be like the basis. It's not going to be like crazy, like everything. It's just going to be okay. Switch a few here, there, and then as well, you could actually store something there as well.
Mm-hmm. And because it's like with the club, you have all your car cards and whatnot as well.
Yes.
So you're still adding that level of realism to it.
Oh yes. Plus, I got to get the GMD one as well to go with it.
Those are in now. Did you get one of them yet or no?
No, I have not. But if I do get one, I actually will have to strip it or get Perry to strip it, and it will.
Are you doing a custom one?
I would have to. Oh, actually, Perry was saying they were switching liquid petroleum gas cars on Friday night when he was there. It was with a GP9. So
Oh,
there's actually multiple units there as well. They actually have quite a few facilities in Eastern Ontario that they use. So, of course, their main thing is Johnstown / Prescott,
yeah.
Maitland. They do Cornwall. They do Cardinal. They actually now have taken over switching duties in there for the starch place. There's a video actually of a cruise locomotive going in there. It's the MP15 that they painted.
MP15, yeah. Well, that's cool. So when can we expect to start like seeing the build of the whole thing?
Well, first I got to work on the Bojo extension. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's. I guess you want to finish one thing before you start another, but it's
Yes.
good to be excited about.
Yeah. Plus, I still got to build up funds to get all the stuff that I need.
True, true.
Switches are expensive, especially in Code 83.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it adds up. It's like when you want to build a yard, but then you remember you basically need twice as many switches.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So, do you find those kits, easy to do, or are they
I
like?
don't know. This is actually my first one.
Oh, okay. So we'll find out in about 10, 15 minutes or so if you're throwing it across the room or something, right?
Maybe.
So in about a year or so. Yeah, that's what Perry said. That you'll be starting the thing in about a year.
Probably.
Well, it takes a while to get started with it and whatnot. I actually started my my helix, and I've got one full loop of helix done right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Talk about something that eats track. But now I have to come back and I have to start working on the yard. and the yard is going to be quite painful.
Ooh.
So I was like looking at pictures of, I think it's Mac Yard, that I'm going to try and do kind of like a similar version. I mean, like the way they have it laid out in real time, it's like you've got the yard where all the cars are, and that's like to the north, and then just south of it is like where the shops are for the locomotives and all that.
Okay.
But I have to combine the both technically, because the shops are where the what did they call it, a loop? The loop is.
Okay.
So I need the loop at the top of the yard, and then I still want to have the yard. So I don't know. I gotta figure that all out. I haven't marked anything out yet, but that's on my list. Yeah, Perry. Yeah, just the 2 levels. So the helix is not as high, but you know, it's still. I think it's like it's two loops less than the old layout, as far as what my angle irons or my L brackets are telling me. 2 levels less, or 2 loops less. But I do want to do that bridge. You know how when you're going from Ottawa, or I should say Kingston, down the Highway of Heroes there towards Toronto, and there's that bridge that goes right across the highway, the CN one, and it goes over like 13 lanes of traffic.
Oh, the York.
Yeah.
So that's the York. That's where the York sub switches to from the Kingston.
Yeah. So I want to do that bridge. And for where I'm going to have that bridge is literally going like right across my my doorway here. So you basically come off the helix, and then you go across that bridge, which is right where the door is, and then you join up with the rest of the top level of the layout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
The things I get myself into, I don't know.
It's what we all get into.
That's true. Who calls me while I'm doing a live?
Lauren?
Yeah. Yeah. He's calling me right now.
Is it? Seriously?
Yeah. He'll just have to join the chat like everyone else. He's got a question. That would be fun. And are you going to have stopped traffic under it? Yeah. And that's probably going to be where I hit my head the most. I always have one section of my layout that promises to be a headache, mostly because I'll hit my head on it a lot. So, yeah, there'll be quite a bit of traffic, and probably, might put some foam there just in case, But we'll see. We'll see. My bank manager would do that. Hey, Dan, how's it going? We're working on stuff. I'm doing the roof, and Bubs is doing some well cars there. Is it just one in the pack, or did you get more than one?
It comes as 1-5 set.
Oh, 5 cars?
It's technically 1 car, but it's 5 wells.
Oh, okay, okay. And Denny, N-Scale Dystopia, how's it going? We're actually going to be on N-Scale Dystopia's channel next Thursday as he's taken over Third Rail Thursday.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. And he actually, I just finished watching, he working on a new layout, so I just finished watching a benchwork video that he posted. It's good stuff, as always, yeah. I'm making quick work of this ventilation stuff because it's a pain, and there's a lot of it. Barry, can I show the picture? Because Bub sent that. That's Bubs' new locomotive that Perry.
Oh yeah, show it to them.
Perry weathered that.
Yeah.
So cool.
So if you guys want, talk to Perry on the chat there. He'll hook you up. He does fantastic weathering.
I like it. Hey, Larry, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, there's so many of these little vents, and there's so much flash on them from the spurs, so I gotta like clean it all off, and it's in a weird location, so it just makes it even more difficult to clean off. But I can get through it. And I'm not sure if I should wait to paint it and just paint it like later, because it's the kind of thing where it should be painted evenly with spray paint or something.
Yeah.
It's getting way too cold to be doing that.
Okay, that goes there. That goes there.
Perry, do you know how to do the thing where it looks like the paint is like peeling? I've always wanted to know how to do that. Yes, I used to spray paint in my basement, or what I would call my workshop at the old house, but I don't have that option here. And because the house is much smaller, the ventilation wouldn't go all that well for me here at this location. So can't really paint inside, and it's too cold outside. So
yeah, Tristan also texted me today.
Oh, you were talking to Tristan?
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah, apparently he could be coming east tomorrow. Don't know.
Oh, nice.
He also told me earlier in the week that CP, train number 230, um, it actually had the new ET44 ECs on it, the Tier 4 Gevos.
Oh, nice. Yeah, remember when I was like, "Hey, do you want to go out to Larkspur on the weekend of the 6th or whatever, the 6th and 7th or something like that, the Saturday?" Turns out I work that weekend, so it's what I should have said was the weekend of the 14th.
14th of December?
Yeah, unless you're just waiting till the Boxing Week, but
I don't know. Well, I thought you said the 15th you wanted to go to Mike's.
yeah, I haven't heard from him because he hasn't been feeling well.
Oh.
So I don't know if he was still doing that or not.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure if I can get that far away.
Oh, same. Like, he asked me though. Mike asked me though, when's the thing for February, March? So I told him.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I think I'm working all Boxing Week except for like the Saturday and the Sunday, but I'm basically
Oh.
working Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Ouch.
I don't mind too much, but like, yeah,
Still.
I know. But at least I'll be able to buy, a train or something in January. January is like my Christmas,
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. That's why I don't buy too much in like October, November, and December because I'm too busy, buying for the kids and whatnot. So when it comes to January, that stuff's already all done. I can kind of settle down and, buy some more stuff for the layout and whatnot here.
Either that or go to Amherst.
True. True. Well, yeah, that's supposed to happen at the end of January, but I could get a spray booth. I just don't really have anywhere to put it. That's the problem. When I already have like zero room at a spray booth.
Yeah. Actually, Via Rail Mike also has a few GMD ones on sale right now too. He's selling them for like $350 a piece Canadian.
Oh, nice.
Which is actually pretty good.
They didn't really make too big of a deal when those came out. They just kind of showed up. They didn't really do anything, neat about it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they make a big deal, but didn't.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Those go-karts should be in close to January as well. So I'm excited for those.
Yeah. Though I can't wait for what Prairie Shadows just announced.
The Ecos.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, oh, uh-oh. I'm feeling bad for Bubs' wallet right now.
Well, that won't be for a while, so.
True. The good thing is that it's like they give you about a year,
Oh, yeah.
Some things take a little bit longer than a year, but I don't know. I think it'll do really well. It's their first locomotive, though, so I'll be very
Yeah.
interested to see how it turns out.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
I wouldn't mind one of those because they also have the auto racks, and they have a CN
Yep.
one that it's black, like black and silver.
Oh, they have multiple CN ones. I can actually, well, I can tell you the price of them because PWRS has the prices as well. They have the cars, but they don't have the locos yet.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, where are they? Here they are. Prairie Shadows. Yeah, their grain cars are going for like $49.95 US.
Yeah.
Their CN 50, their Trinity High Cubes are going for $49.99 US.
$49.99. That's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually it's a 50-foot high cube, and it's got the big CN logo. It's era 1998 to early 2000s.
Yeah. Do you know if they're like is it like a store?
I don't know. I think they're sort of almost the exact same thing as PWRS.
They just don't have the inventory like PWRS though.
I don't know yet. Well, here's the price
Like,
of their auto racks. Do you want to hear it?
yeah.
124 US.
124 US. So that's along the same lines as scale trains then.
Yeah,
Like their rivet counter.
almost.
Yeah, that's a tough call on something like that.
I mean, let's see what it is actually on their website. Because I was looking at PWRS prices. It could be different on their website.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you buy it direct.
Yeah.
That's true.
Prairie Shadows Model Railway Company. Let's see here.
Funny thing is, I bought something from Prairie Shadows, but it was like a long time ago when they did the Point St. Charles caboose in N scale for Rapido.
Yeah. Huh,
Or
that's weird. They
Rapido
don't
did
have
it
a
for
price.
them. I can't remember.
They don't have a price on them on their website.
No?
No.
That is strange.
Um. Hmm. I don't know.
But even the
Oh, okay.
locos, they're not too bad of a price either. I mean, that's like you know, an industry standard for what they've got it set to. And you
Yeah.
can get something a bit cheaper from, Bowser or Rapido, but it's still less than Athearn, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Like
Athearns are
especially.
usually, same thing with scale trains, they're usually in and around the 400 mark, where those are what, like 360.
So here's the price from Prairie Shadows in Canadian. $124.99.
124 for the auto rack?
Yeah, in Canadian.
Oh, okay. But then, you tack on that $21 shipping too. So you might as well get a couple to make it worth it, right?
Yeah. I just don't know why PWRS put it in 124 US. That's all.
I don't know. They got to make some coin too,
Yeah, true.
Depending on what price they get it for.
All right, back to work. Actually, you know the backdrops from your old layout
Yes.
that I got off you?
Yep.
I actually put one on Algonquin today just to see how it looked like, and it looks pretty good. So I'll probably be doing the rest tomorrow.
Oh, good. I'm glad that it worked out for you because there's no way I can reuse them. So if they can go somewhere where that someone can use them and it looks good and whatnot, then that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Iron Horse Model Railroad, how's it going?
Oh,
This is a lot of ventilation. If I knew that I was going to be venting tonight, then oh, right on, Brian. Still doing the 3D printing. That is a lot of roof vent. Yeah, I thought I'd vent a little bit tonight and make terrible puns about it. How's it going, Sparky? It's good to vent every now and then. Terrible.
It is actually good to vent, to tell you the truth.
Let me tell you this about that. My stickers are being held up right now. Apparently, the local post doesn't want to bring me my stickers. I told them, but it's really important. And they said, nope. And I said, okay, fine. Advent calendar? Terrible. Todd, you're so punny.
Yeah. Larkspur, they'll put something up on Facebook today. They got a lot of stuff in their shop right now.
Yeah, it looks like they got some of those O&R passenger cars in. And I'm like,
yeah.
Every time I buy them, it reminds me of how much they frustrate me. Like I buy them on purpose because I'm like, I really like them and I really want to have them, but then they always run terribly. Mind you, I've been running them on code 83 opposed to code 100. So it's like, do I try them on code 100 and finally become satisfied with them? Or is it just a waste of money?
I can't tell you what to do. You do what you think is best.
Oh, that's terrible. You're supposed to be like, no, don't waste your money. There's so many more things to buy.
You're a grown adult. You can do it. You can do what you want.
Quite the venture you've got going on there. What an adventure tonight. Oh, we got venture twice there. You guys are going to have one. Somebody's going to have to change that. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? So now, do you know what you're taking in January to the setup? The January setup?
Well, I know all of my, I submitted all my modules to the club for that weekend. So
Uh-huh.
everything's going to be there.
Everything. Oh gosh.
To run, I don't know.
Did you already see what the layout's going to look like, or are they still
They're still
deciding?
planning it.
Okay. When do you find out?
Probably in in a week or so.
Mm-hmm. I told Mark that I'm probably going on the Friday, and he
Yeah.
said he's probably going on the Friday as well.
Okay.
So we might be going Friday.
Okay.
Until I remember my schedule, and it turns out I work that day,
Oh,
which is usually the case.
whatever happened to those days where you used to be like, you know what, I'm taking a me day.
I do that sometimes, but then I end up like actually taking a day instead of doing something fun.
Yeah.
I try not to because I'm in a good spot right now where it's like, you know, if I really if I'm in a jam or a pickle and I need a day off, then I can probably get away with it. But I just, I like keeping it honest and
No, that's fair.
like when you don't have to go very far to go to work and you can basically work on train stuff while you work, you try not to mess up, you
No,
know?
that's fair. But have you worked on any train stuff in the last little bit there?
Have I?
Oh, I know you have. Like, I know you got you actually had a local finally running for one.
That is true. Yeah. I started my Helix, like, my incline. I don't know if you guys can
Yeah.
see it. This is an early sneak preview because I've got my video coming out tomorrow.
Oh.
But I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But the Helix has like one full loop. It's one
Oh.
full loop there. Yeah. And I've got
Okay.
track all the way to there. And I tried it with my camera car, and the camera car fits. There's no issue.
Nice. Now you got to see if a double stack fits up there. Because remember we had issues with the double stack.
If the camera car works, and there's also a bit of space on top of the camera car, the well car will work. A double stack, 100% will work. Because that was the only thing that was having issues was the double stack and the well car. So there wasn't
Yeah,
too much of
the
a
screws
difference.
came through and stopped the well car in its tracks.
Yeah. But I think this time it's going to be much better. I calculated it
Okay.
out using super math. I call it super math because it's, I didn't have to use my fingers this time, like 1, 2, 3, 4, just written like that much.
Fair enough. Okay, so 17 goes on the end.
Honestly, Russ, this is a lot better than the little pieces to hold up the rail. This isn't as bad. It's painful because there's so many, but it's still not as bad. And I'm using my welding kind of glue that, I can just put it on, and by the time I get to the end, these ones are already dry, basically. not too bad at all.
Now, the other thing is with these actual well cars is do I go with the how they are in real life because they actually have a smaller wheel on the ends and in the middle they actually have larger wheels.
Are those articulated?
Yep.
Nice. I was looking at the new articulated sets, the CN ones. I wouldn't mind to get a set of those.
Which ones from which company?
Walthers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they've got.
The triple 53s.
Yeah. It's like a set of 3 articulated, and then they've got
Yeah.
3 different number packs for the CN. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. As soon as those came out, like everyone all wanted the TTXs like crazy.
Well, yeah, TTX is very popular.
Well, that's what it is now. Mostly on all trains is TTX.
Yeah. Todd asks if I can make these vents spin. No. But doing this many makes my head spin. So, does that count? I sure hope it does. So many
you
vents.
spin my vent right round, right round.
And tomorrow is December the 1st.
Yep.
Where has the year gone?
I don't know.
He called you Bibs.
Who?
Sparky.
Oh, geez.
And then he corrected it. I'm calling you Bibs from now on.
No, you better not.
Well, it's a lot better than my phone when I was texting you. I don't know if you ever caught it, but when I first texted you, my phone kept auto-correcting it to buns. And I'm like, no, not buns. And I was like, stop, phone. You're the worst, phone.
Well, to tell you the truth, I use that as my username as well sometimes, and it keeps doing that thing, username incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It happens. Phones are only so smart, you know. They call them smartphones, but they're not smart. Russ is doing a big build with 2 Walthers electrical stations. I'm going to have animation and chain link fence around. Very tedious. That'll be cool.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And then what you got to do is you got to hook up a car battery to the chain link fence. So if you touch it, you get shocked in real time too. That'll keep visitors in line when they're around your layout. Adrian went to OVR today and got a lot of stuff. Did you get like 3 cartloads of stuff? Was that you? Lauren had posted a picture where it was like somebody got like 3 cartloads of stuff.
That's a lot, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. For once, it wasn't Mike. Usually Mike he gets the shopping carts and he goes around filling it up.
Or James.
Poor James. You have to make sure the bottom plate on those cars are attached right, or they ground out on the track. And I only got a basket.
I'm making sure though.
See, Adrian, that's when you offer to help him take his stuff to the car, but you fill up your car instead of his. I don't think it's all going to fit in your trunk, sir. Here, let me take some home for you. Only 2K? That looked way more
What?
than 2000. No way. That looked way more than 2000.
Uh, how? How can you do that?
I've spent about 1500 on passenger cars at one point, and it wasn't even that much stuff. I think it was about 13 or 14 passenger cars. This guy had way more than that. There's no way it was only 2000. A lot of tiny parts. Yeah, that would explain it. Todd says, I was 3 years old when I learned why I shouldn't pee against an electrical fence. That's fair. That's fair. You always learn the hard way. It's the only way to learn. Yeah, Sparky, don't they make you leave your credit card at the door? That's why I only go once a year, because I'm like, it has to be worth it. Like, if I'm going to drive down for like 6-7 hours, because it's a long drive, you gotta drop bank. I order here and there throughout the year, but you're serious when you roll up and you're like, give me the shopping cart.
Take my money.
Shut up and take my money. Christmas bonus? Probably. I don't get my Christmas bonus till after Christmas. How fun is that? Actually, I think it's like, yeah, it's like the end of February. So stupid.
That really doesn't make sense.
Nope. I got a Rapido F59 in the Go paint scheme, over trash gondola and pipe flat car, Aurora 50-foot box car, and some little accessories and Digitrax controller. That sounds like my shopping list. Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't just take my shopping list?
Well, the ONR locomotives are not on there, so it's not your shopping list. So you're good.
I guess. But no, not anybody really just carries those. Those are like from 7 or 8 years ago. But like the F59 and Go paint scheme, like I've got 4 of those. So I'm like, do I need another one? Probably not, but I totally would. Trash gondolas, you can never have too many of those. Pipe cars, I love my pipe cars. And then Aurora 50-foot box cars. Those are really good, but I really like the 60-footers more. They're so hefty and they're cool. Yeah, the high cubes. Oof.
Well, Prairie Shadow also has the high cubes. They're just a different company.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got to support Ben and the Aurora,
Oh yeah. Well, I got a 50 on order with Otter Valley, so we'll see how that goes.
True. Toronto what? Toronto what?
Okay.
Hey, Darren, how's it going? Just bought a 550 O scale Loco for 178. I have no idea if that's a good deal or not. I mean, O scale locomotives are O scale and G scale comparable in price? Like, are they about the same? Because I could totally see it being about like 450 to 550. Pipe car are the best model yet. Awesome rail car. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they won some awards for those too. Not surprised there. I need to get more. I think I only have 7 right now. I want to do like a whole thing. Oh, Ben from Aurora, he was at the store. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice. What was
I
that?
still don't think anybody's gonna buy $100 well car, but you know.
Oh, he's doing well cars now.
Yeah, Aurora has well cars coming out,
Oh,
but the price tag is a little out there, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a store out here. I don't know if Bubs, if you remember it. Have you ever been to the Christmas train store?
No, I've never been there. The one in
Yeah,
Canada,
it was tucked away in a little repair shop.
Barhaven.
No, Canada.
I, I thought it was actually between Canada and Ottawa. I thought it was actually in Barhaven.
Nope, nope. But I don't think they're there anymore. I think the whatchamacallit, the pandemic did them under. But they had a G scale GO train,
Yeah.
and I was like, do I get this just to put on a shelf? But the price tag was like, like, no, that can't go on a shelf. But it was really nice. I think for
Damn.
one car, it was like $400 for one car.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm like, there'd be no way.
I don't think Stephanie would like that.
Oh, did I tell you that she made me get her the Disney O scale cars? They're like box cars, but they have
Oh
prints on
yeah,
them from Disney.
yeah, yeah. I remember that one. Those.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's that, but like, yeah, a huge difference between a Disney car and a
In a go kart.
and a go kart. Yeah. Or were they G? No, they were O scale. Yeah, they definitely were not G scale. And I think they're being stored right now because she doesn't want anything bad to happen to them, even though they're perfectly fine in the packaging.
Well, that or she'll only take them out for Christmas. Maybe just have them decorate for Christmas.
Well, I'm like, it's weird because you don't even have a locomotive for these. Like, why do you want them if there's no locomotive? And then I pointed out a Disney Christmas box set, and she's like, "No, I don't like that one that much." You don't really have much of a choice here. It's not like it's not like a CN locomotive where they're a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Well vented. Okay, so I guess I got to bring this monstrosity down.
What? Oh.
The whole
Oh, the whole thing.
The whole kit and caboodle. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually a lot easier to move now, which is great. But, oh, crap. Oops. As I say that, I gotta do the side first. Okay, so here's the back side of this thing.
Okay, there's that.
Papa, what did you spend all your money on this morning?
Who?
I was reading a message.
Oh,
There. I picked up a BC Rail bulkhead flat for $20 because it was the display model. Huh. That's not bad.
nice.
Is this the holiday stream where everyone gets to bid on Bubs? No, that's in a couple of weeks.
Wait, bid on what?
Bubs is rolling stock.
No.
No, we have that scheduled for later on in December.
Oh boy.
Usually we like to do it when he's not present. That way it's, more fair that way. Because then he can't stop us. I'm not going to another train show tomorrow. Oh, you're going to a train show tomorrow? Oh, Papa John, how's it going? Most of the discounted trash gondolas at Overhere have defects such as chip paint broken. Well, yeah, that's why they're in the defect.
Defects? Wait, the trash gongs are defect?
No, they're so like when you order however many Lauren ordered, uh, obviously not every single one is going to be perfect, but they went through a bunch, and if there was any that were considered defect, then they put them aside, and then they just sell them at a discounted price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lots of guys like to make custom things anyways, so they got to be repainted.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah. Everyone's got to do their thing, you know? The days of me spending $2,000 a sitting are in the past. Yeah, money's tight. I'm going to tell you, be real with you. Money is super tight. Like, I used to go and I would order cars that came in just to do reviews on. And it's like, now I can't really justify it. I miss doing it, but it is what it is, you know?
No, that's fair.
Boston Bayou, how's it going? Okay, I got one more handrail here to put on because I did all my handrails except for this one here. For some reason, I totally spaced on it and I forgot one walkway. So I'm doing that now. And it's done. I guess you want to see the roof on here because the roof isn't painted, but I can show you what it'll look like. Ta-da. I know it's not much to look at, but it is what it is. Hey, John, how's it going? I'll just be happy when this thing is done and I can put it into the layout, you know?
Yep.
Get on with the next kit, the next build. That was pretty cool. I like that one. Door's okay. Thanks, Anthony. Oh, yeah, I've got a root piece for the other part, too. So I basically did the same thing with this one, although it was a lot easier to connect these three together because the gutter goes along this edge where the gutter goes along this edge for the other roof. So hang on, let me get the... I know you guys would be so interested in vents. Uh-oh, I can't... It's not going to sit flat because I've got a bottle of paint in here holding up a door, but you should be able to get the idea. But yeah, that's kind of how it how the top of it will look. And this is all one piece here. Probably going to make it a little bit stronger, a little bit more durable on the underside. And then I'm going to add lighting. Possibly lighting in here as well. It's just going to be tough because there's a lot less space. And then I have to somehow connect it so this wiring and this wiring go under and connect to the wiring for the walkways. So that's going to be fun. And when I say fun, I don't really mean fun. If you watched last week and you saw me struggling with wiring, that was my kind of fun, where I struggle and complain the entire time. There's that. These are good. That's good. I think those two can be. Seriously, Chris, you should consider building a model for Walthers. They would probably hire you. You should enter their build-off challenge 2025. The only problem with that, Anthony, is that it's not open to Canadian residents.
No.
It's only for Americana. So unless I switch countries temporarily, which I don't even think you can do.
No, you can't.
No. But yeah, flattered, but they don't cater to the Canadian whatchamacallit. So,
Lamar.
I mean, I can always order, one of their things because they do where you can still order it. That's not a problem.
But they won't let you get into any contests, which it's a bummer to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
They should allow it to anyone to the market. They should allow anyone in the contest.
yeah. It's reminiscent of Rudolph, where they didn't want to let him join in anyone's reindeer games or whatever. So,
Yep.
so the Walthers thing is my reindeer games, and unfortunately, I'm Rudolph in this case. That's okay. When Santa comes a knocking, there's going to be a decent kit. Okay, so now that I've got all the back doors on, they're all
Yep.
being glued right now, so that's good.
Yeah.
So this is the back side of the building. You never see this, but I wanted to do somewhat of a job on it so that if down the road it is visible, it's not terrible. So of course all the doors are black and whatnot, but it is what it is. Now I do need to add these things, the vents on this side, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I do have to turn this thing around and do the doors on the front. But first, I think I should see if I can take these off. Yeah, there's one. Can't believe I didn't glue that all that well. Oh, you know what? It's because I used not a typical glue there. That's why. Also, I didn't think that through with the whole door thing and needing to put whatchamacallit. The hinges. Also, really glad I didn't put these in super tight anyways, because that would have made a mess. It would have been a huge mess. So now I can add these back whenever I'm ready, or at least a portion of them, maybe the top half. But as for the bottom half, I need to put a door hinge on the inside, so that's not going to work. It's okay. We have poutine. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I eat enough poutine to justify, that as a reason to be awesome, like in Canada or whatever. But poutine is pretty good, though. Isn't Trackside Mike dual citizenship? No, I think he just travels a lot.
Yeah, because he's right next to the States anyway, so.
Yeah. Like, their afternoon outing is like going to Detroit. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, this is way easier to move now that it's all one piece and the wiring is all like neatly done up on the underside.
Nice.
Way easier to deal with. Okay, so these doors. This is another one of those things where I'm really gonna get a headache doing this. It's gonna suck. Oh well. The things I get myself into. Okay, so here's the thing. So with the door, this is the garage door, right? There's two
Yeah,
things I have to do to this.
yeah,
One, I have to remove this little middle piece here. You can kind of see that there's two little bumps, and then that's for where the rail goes. If I do not remove that little middle bump there, it'll get stuck on the rail and it won't be able to open and close. The other thing I got to do is cut it right down the middle. So I might need a minute.
fair enough.
Kind of tricky, not gonna lie. Tedious, tedious work. I should really stop doing this kind of work. But you know, Anthony, I have posted pictures of this online, and Walthers or whoever takes care of their social media, they did like it. They liked my post. The trick is to tag them.
Yep.
But I mean, what are they going to say? Oh, I hate that. That looks stupid. I'd never buy another Walthers kit if that was the case. So of course they're going to be nice about it, even if it is bad. So these doors are 2.25. So wish I had my smaller cutting pad, but I put it away somewhere. I have no idea where I put it. Wait, what that looks like? I'm just put this at the very. Hmm. Canadian Locomotive Logistics, how's it going? How remarkable. Walthers makes a drive-through building with no clear way to drive through. Yeah, basically. Some kits are like a 10 out of 10, and then there's some kits and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What is this? Doesn't stop you from working on them, getting paid by them for build their models as a contractor. I guess. I don't think they have that though. I think that
No.
would be cool. I would definitely, if they sent me a kit and said, "Hey, build this, film this, uh, talk about it," I would totally do that. I already do that. You know what I mean? Like,
But you get paid for it.
but well, that I mean, like, I wouldn't even care. Like, if
No,
they
I
did it,
know.
and then let's say if they were like, "We'll send you the kit. All you got to do, but you don't have to pay for the kit." Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Where do I
that's fair.
sign? So this is the fun part where I struggle immensely with the angle piece. You guys get to see me do this live. So it'll be interesting. I found these hinges on Amazon, the Zon, as the kids call it. And it was like $6 or $7, and I have like 20 of them, which is definitely more than what I need. But at the same time, totally worth it. Well, maybe I should tape that. That might be a good idea. The Basco Bridge? Yeah, that would be cool. I would watch that. Whoop. No, why does that always happen? That's why you don't get paid. You do it anyway. Well, I mean, like, when you love the hobby, and it's one of
Yeah.
those things, right? That's some of these guys who do this stuff for money. It's like kind of defeats the purpose, you know. I do this stuff for free because I love doing it. That's the difference. Okay, so taping it in place actually helps. And now I can remove the tape, and
Nice.
I've got half a door. The
Oh,
doors ajar. Look at that. And I can have it open or I can have it closed. And, feel good knowing that there's a door that opens and closes because I put it there.
yep. That's good.
And as for the other one here, this is going to be a pain because now I got to line them up. So this may or may not turn out well. They actually do the pay few guys to build their kits. There are times when Ken Patterson gets paid. Yeah, but I'm sure I mean, you have to pay to get interviewed by him too. So it's like, that's kind of like, eh. I mean, they say if you're good at something, never do it for free. But at the same time, it's like, it's just a hobby, you know? It doesn't need to be pay me $1 million to do this for you. So weird, like I used to do videos all the time reviewing products and whatnot, and I genuinely really enjoyed doing that, and I really enjoyed the product and whatnot. Then it just gets to a point where you're like, It almost seems forced now, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not forced, but it would still feel that way.
Okay, so part.
Okay, we got the doors, and now they're open.
Nope, part 11 does not. It's just part. Sorry, part 8 does not go on this. It's just part 11. But I should put the other catwalk in.
Were they good to build or a pain?
What was?
I have a Walthers paper mill plus the lakefront power station that I'm going to turn into a paper mill. Well, that's cool.
Nice.
I still have to do more work on my paper mill. It's definitely not done. It's nowhere near completion. Also, the one building, the actual paper mill building, it's like that's broken. Like parts of it are broken, so I have to glue it back together.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not terrible. It's just because it's a really big building, right?
Yeah.
So all the pieces are like twice as long as the box. So that's why they double up, and then it's like an extension. And the extension is where it broke, basically.
You're cutting with an X-Acto knife. I'm cutting with my X-Acto knife.
What? I got the two Aurora Miniatures 50-foot boxcars because that's the prototype used for hauling paper. Yeah. Yeah, they are nice.
There we go.
Whoops.
Oh, I almost got this well done. This first well.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to do still on the end is put KDs, which I have, and I got to get metal wheel sets for it.
Is there a lot to it? Like, is there a lot of pieces?
Oh yeah, there is. Like, you got to repeat it for five wells, basically. Like, there's all. There's all this that I'm showing.
Oh, you're doing
Like, that's a lot of.
You have to
Yeah,
do the
that's a
same
lot of
thing
stuff. Times 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that Rapido announced more of those ballast cars. So is Bubs because
I don't.
he got
To tell you the truth, I don't know. I got the first 12. I don't know if I'll get another 12 though. That's going to be too much of a mo train, to tell you the truth.
What? They're not even that heavy.
I know, but no, but it's length. To tell you the truth, with the 4 Atlas ones and the 12 Rapidos, I got a 16 car train.
Yeah.
Plus, I have my maintenance of weight caboose to go with it there too, so it's a lot.
I guess. It looks so cool with them all in a row, you know?
24, that would actually be almost like an actual full on prototypical one. And I don't know if that would fit in the fiddle yard.
I just want to get 2. Just 2. That's all I need. And I couldn't even get 2 because they all sold.
Well, now you'll be able to get to.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah, I just need 2 of the orange ones. That's all I need. Not too picky. But then I have to get some of those. What did you call them? The ones that Walthers is doing. Those low side dump car things.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but yeah, I want to get some of those as well.
Rock. I think it's a rock car. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, James fought tooth and nail for his cars.
I know he's crazy sometimes with that stuff.
Well, if you want them, I'd probably be the same way. Like especially with these go cars that are coming out. If it's the same thing where all that come in are what was pre-ordered and no extras, like someone's gonna get a letter from me. Mind you, isn't it my fault for like not pre-ordering? But don't always pre-order. I'm so used to the system where there's always extra. There's never a shortage. But as soon as there's a shortage, that's when it really hits it.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, apparently Highway 11 is like closed in from a snow squall they just had.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what you get from lake effect snow coming off Georgian Bay.
It happens, I suppose.
Stay, don't
Okay.
freaking fall off on me.
Okay, it's not terrible. I think I'm gonna have to do something about this. What if I pull that off?
Just gotta drill
Yeah,
that
let's
out.
try that again. What would help if that didn't move?
Here's that. Come on, glue down.
Adrian said that he couldn't even pre-order the Go cars because over here doesn't have any left.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. See, that's what I mean, right? Like in the past, pre-ordering something was never really an issue because there would always be extra. Now it's like, nope, there's no extras anywhere.
I know. They only go to a certain amount.
Yep. DeFasco. Yeah. It gives me a home for the Tropicana cars I have from Atlas and refrigerator cars from Scale Trains and soon from Rapido with Sound. Yeah, I really like Tropicana cars. They look cool. Hopefully, if the Go buy levels are like the ballast hoppers, they can make an extra refill. Well, let me know, Adrian, if you have issues finding any, because I know a couple of sources that might have extras or some that haven't sold. I can definitely point you in the right direction. Because we all know how it is. Not everybody fills their order, right? So if they don't end up buying, the cars that they've pre-ordered, or things happen. That's all I need to say is that things happen sometimes. But yeah. So just let me know if you have any issues finding any, and I will help you out the best I can. Which set are you looking for? The Metrolink one or just the regular green? Oh, you're hoping to get both the two-tone Metrolinks and the regular. Yeah. If I If I
Anthony.
could make it work,
Hmm.
I would love to get one of every car, all the new numbers.
No, Anthony, I'm not building an intermodal yard.
That would be cool, though.
It would, but that takes up a lot of space.
Yeah. It's like even when I build a yard, it's just going to be a yard. It's not specifically intermodal or
No, like
whatever.
I know you wanted to build that intermodal yard, but
Yeah, that would have been cool. Doesn't really fit the shape of the room, though.
no. Oh,
In the future, though.
ooh. Okay, let's see. What do I got to grab here?
Perry says that they had an intermodal at Hotrack years ago.
Oh, yeah, we used to. We we sort of have a mini mobile yard, but it only does one place. It's only 3 tracks.
I love the one where it's like for auto racks with the ship.
Oh, that's yeah. There's that one. There's also that's the same builder. Um, he brought out his small intermodal yard. He calls it Vaughn Intermodal. It's basically a 3 track yard. So
Yeah.
there's that one, and of course, River does a little bit of intermodal as well, not much.
I hope he wasn't blowing smoke when he said that he wouldn't mind if I cleaned up some of the modules.
Wait, who? What?
When we were all talking, and I was like, yeah, like if you need anybody to like resurface any of them or like clean it up
Oh,
or redo anything,
yeah. Oh no, they were talking about that.
because I'm like, that would make for a good video series.
Okay, I actually now have to get a screwdriver just to see how this goes in.
The guy who had it was from the US and came up for setup sometimes. Oh, okay.
Okay, where is that screwdriver? There it is.
Perry does do weathering. He also does some
Yes.
custom work. Perry just did this one here. I can show you. It's because I have it accessible to me on my phone. Perry just did this one for Bubs. So that's all weathered up and looks real good. So Perry did this.
And that's actually what it looked like. That's the actual what the unit looks like in real life right now.
Mm-hmm. And then Perry also did, because I can grab it quickly here.
Your unit.
I got a couple of examples. So this was originally a Walthers. This is a Walthers F40. He did the paint job on this. This is the Diet Pepsi scheme. And then he also, so normally on the Walthers ones, there's not much detail, but he added all the grab irons, all these grab irons down here and here. He was even so kind to switch out the pilot for the Canadian style because the one that it comes with was incorrect. So this is one that Perry did for me. Very happy with it. And then Perry just finished this one. He did 3 of these, one for myself, one for James, and one for Big CW.
Yep.
So it's obviously custom painted because you can't buy this one anywhere. And then it's lightly weathered, just like the prototype. The pilot has some rust on it there. And the same thing with the underside. I didn't want too much weathering. I wanted it to be mostly clean. But he gave it a nice dusting. Very happy with it. So yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for my cars too. If I went through all that trouble of getting the locomotive painted and all that stuff, I don't even get the cars that go with it, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm laughing, but I'm dying on the inside. It'll be painful. Very, very painful. I don't like how that one sticks out. That's right, because that's on the angle. Okay. Sometimes you have to kind of go back and fix these, but so far they're okay. And the plastic, because I only used white glue on this, it was kind of coming off the seam there, so I just put some glue back on it just to kind of hold it again. Once Walthers finally makes the modern porta-container crane for the Intermodal Yard series, you might need to change your mind, and you could work on it together with a crane ship and all. Yeah, it'd be cool. I'm not really modeling anywhere near a port, but that would be cool. Even if it was just a module. Yeah, 100%, Adrian. It's weird that they will have extras, but as far as other stores and whatnot, and then the price, the price is weird as well.
Man, that was hard. I actually put a spring back in a knuckle coupler.
Oof. The little one?
Yep.
Don't know how you did that.
I don't know either. It just took some patience.
Is that why you were so quiet?
Yep.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for these two is get the 36-inch wheel sets.
36-inch wheels?
Yeah, because I think the 33s will still make it ground out.
It's a tough call.
But one well is practically done, except for putting on the wheels.
I just realized it's almost 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that 2 hours.
Hey, time flies. Time does fly.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I don't even have all my doors on yet. This is probably going to take a bit anyways, not going to lie, because it's such a painful process. And then trying to get these sorted out here so that they, don't overlap and all that stuff. It's
Oh,
you definitely have to take time with it.
Maybe another thing I'll do as well is get some spacers.
All right, Ronald, you have yourself a great night. Thanks for coming out and watching. We are almost there. We almost have all the doors. We're still going to get magnets to keep them closed when I want them closed. Well, even if I don't finish tonight, it's like, it's something I'll probably chip away at during the week or whatever, because, I still work on this thing off camera just because I know how long it's going to take to do start to finish. So, yeah, if I don't finish, it's not a huge deal. It's just, I like to get lots done on camera so that you guys can actually see.
Well, I got the trucks on, but no wheels on there, so we're good for now.
So why did it do that? Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot better there. I'm just going to fix this one.
So it does say 38-inch wheels and 33s on the end, which is weird, even though that's how they are in real life. I don't think anyone makes a 38-inch wheel set.
I'm not too sure. Anthony's saying that CPKC is buying stakes in the port of Newmark, New Jersey. So CPKC will own part of the port in Newark.
Wow. Well, that'll be something.
And I heard something about CN going back on strike.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, not sure why at this point, but
I don't know. That's weird.
it's probably because they were forced back in the first place, and they're like, no, you shouldn't do that. That goes against the whole strike thing. It's just, when you hear things, it's like, well, and then it's kind of believable.
Okay. But yeah. One well down, 4 to go. And that was the A end one where it has 2 trucks. Oh, Perry says not that I know of. I don't think he heard of a strike happening.
Yeah, I can't remember where I heard it. I don't know. I can't remember. It was like a few days ago.
Huh.
Todd wants to know if you're going to add flat spots to the wheels so they sound like the real thing.
Don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
So realistic.
Oh, Perry says not that I know of on the wheels. Like, who makes 38-inch wheels? I think they mostly only make 33s or 36s, is what he's basically saying.
Uh,
So what I'll have to do is get 4 33s and one, two, three, about 16 36s.
oof. It's your potash cars all over again.
Oh no, yeah, but at least with this, there would be a little bit easier. Oh, see,
That's
it's the CN Conductors Union, not the engineers.
uh, 33 on the ends and 36 in the middle.
Yeah, so that's what I'll have to do.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah,
Where the wheels in the
because in
middle
real
are.
life there are 33 on the end, but there are 38 in the middle.
Are they? I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yeah. Also, Tristan was saying with the ET44s that are running, it's not the right number that Scale Trains did.
Are you talking about the CPKC, the new one?
Well, where is Scale Trains? Hang on a sec. Actually, um, not really. The ones that, yeah. So yeah, Scale Trains did a hypotypical as HO scale GE ET44 AC and Canadian Pacific Beaver. But the thing is, they were actually seen in real life, and there were seven something series.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
So is the one that they're doing, is that inaccurate?
Holy jumping, they're already sold out. Oh, I'm just on their website, and for 284 American, there's only one you can get left. Holy jumping. Number like every other one, including the DCC and Readies, are sold out, all except for one. Number 9946.
I think James bought them all.
But yes. But yeah, the new ACs, their numbers are. Where are they? It's not that one. Where'd it go?
I wonder if the Bachman one. Oh no, not Bachman. What's the other one?
Yeah, it's a 7400 series.
Because Broadway Limited announced the exact same locomotive.
Yeah.
So I wonder if theirs is correct.
But yeah, the CP ET44s, they are a 7400 series locomotive. I don't know why they put them as 9900 series.
I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of questions for some of these manufacturers.
Yeah. I'll be right back in a quick second.
Okay. So, guys, don't forget, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., I have a layout update video that will go live as of recent. Spoiler alert, it involves my Helix. Yep. Well, Anthony, even if I could, I don't think I could, or if I wanted to, I don't think I could, because sounds like they're all sold out. Well, the pre-orders are all sold out. I don't know. It's a tough call. I've thought about getting some CP stuff, and there was a very short amount of time there several years ago where I had purchased some CP rail stuff, but I just found that CN was more my speed. I guess I don't know. I liked the CN more, but I always stand by it. CP will always have the better paint schemes over CN.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo. Okay, I'm putting one last door on, and then I think I'm going to call it because
okay.
it's just after 10. But at least I feel like I've got more done now, knowing that I've got only 2 doors left to do. It almost seems silly to not continue and just do them, but
no, that's fair.
So I guess in lieu of all the announcements recently, you've got quite a few locomotives that you'll be adding to your roster real soon.
Well, yeah, mostly just maybe 1 or 2. That's pretty much it. I don't know about the ET44 because it's not the right number.
So you're going to pull back on that one?
Yeah, I'll pull back on that one.
Huh. You should check
So,
to see if Broadway Limited is doing the correct number.
I've really heard some bad things about Broadway Limited, to tell you the truth.
So have I, but not
I
about
don't,
the
I don't-
steam. Like if I was going to get a steam locomotive, I'd probably get a Broadway Limited. But diesels, a different story.
Yeah. Let's see. Go into my account for a second, because I want to see. Still not in yet. It's still pending.
Thanks, Willow Creek. So I do want to show you guys here just before I wrap up for the evening. Come on, get out of there. Yeah.
Man, I ordered that CPKC 9375 a while back.
Yeah.
The price I'm getting it at is 304 American, which is not bad. That's actually pretty good. But if you go back to the ET44s that I was looking at, where are you? They went cheaper. They're at $284.99.
Which one's this?
So the ET44 for DCC and Sound American
Yeah.
is $284.99. The one that I have on pre-order, I got at $304.99. The CPKC unit. I just don't know if it's because it's the actual skin that changed or what.
It's impossible to see inside here now because there's no light. But
Light it
all
up.
the doors. Yeah, probably. Okay, hang on. Fine, just because you asked.
Now, you're going to put those on Tortoise switch machines?
What? No, probably
The
not.
doors. Oh, okay.
No. This whole thing has already been expensive enough. Okay, I guess I gotta shut all the doors now so that kind of looks like. So I want to get a magnet type thing to go on the doors so that they will stay closed. But like you can see inside and whatnot.
Yeah, it looks good. With the ground lights, and then after, once you got that thing installed, you're gonna have to put the roof lights in.
Yep. And again, it's way brighter on the camera than it is in real time. So you'll have to disregard that blinding glare that's going. And that's on the lowest setting too. I could go up to the. Do you guys want to see Aurora Borealis? Check this out.
No, I don't want to get blinded.
Aurora Borealis at this time of the day on this side of the continent in your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it? No. But yeah, I put it at that, which is like the lowest setting. Once the lights are above, it'll give it a bit more light on the walkways as well, which should be really good for when I add, little detail parts and whatnot, little 3D things, crates, and I had my eye on a couple of forklifts that looked really cool. So probably eventually do that.
Okay.
Hey Adam, how's it going? Oh, you saw my Instagram pictures. Yeah, definitely does a better job of showcasing how the lights actually look, opposed to this monstrosity. But yeah, Northern Lights. I will dub thee the Northern Light or Star or whatever. The North Star. There we go. You are now the
You
North
should
Star.
actually get some Christmas. You should get some Christmas lights that go across the top there right now to try and make it a little bit themed.
Get all festive and stuff.
Might as well.
Maybe. Maybe. I should be able to find something. I think there was like something similar where like it almost looks like a necklace and it's
Yep.
like battery operated. I'm sure
Yep.
like you could hang that right along like the top here, like along the gutter, and it would look, neat.
Christmassy.
Yeah. Will I do a Christmas train? I don't know.
I have seen Christmas cars.
I'll leave that to James. I know James is doing a Christmas train, and he's doing a really good job on that because he's got some really nice Christmas cars that he plans on putting on that train. And then I think I don't know if he's still doing the custom loco, but I had seen that there is a locomotive. I believe Broadway Limited is doing. It's either Broadway Limited or Bachman. But the thing is a switcher, and it's candy striped like a candy cane, uh, and it's a Christmas train switcher, and it looks so cool. But it's like, I
Yeah.
told him you should get it, but I think he's doing a custom logo.
Uh,
But if Prairie Shadows is doing the eco, it's
yeah.
two of those that are pulling the Christmas train, the literal Christmas train. And then
That depends because there's two actual trains right now, and it's actually when it came east, it was one consist, but then it's split, so it's actually one GP20 Eco per consist.
oh, well, still there'll be an Eco 20 coming.
Oh
And then
yeah,
I do believe that if you get the box cars, what are they? Are they 50 or 60 footers? I think they're
those are
60
60s.
footers. Yeah. You can get the 60 footers from Aurora, and then all you got to do is put lights on them. Probably have to.
Yeah, or
I
you
don't
can
think they have any
find Walthers
90.
ones,
Yeah,
or
that's
you can
true.
find
They're probably
Walthers
way
ones.
cheaper.
And with Rapido Canadian Pacific business cars coming out, you actually do have a Christmas train.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to find is the actual stage car, which is a low side box car that that one side that the sides fold out to turn into a stage.
Yeah. Whoops.
What?
But yeah, I think we'll round off there because yeah, almost 2.5 hours, almost.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
No, I'm still here. I'm just switching my camera around. That's all.
I'm gonna have to put all these back on.
There we go.
Let's go right through the night. Yeah, right. No, I feel like I'm gonna be up early tomorrow, but I'll get this done over the next couple of days or so. I'm gonna be chipping away at a few things around here, anyways, because got to keep moving forward, right? So, with the layout, and now that I'm at the Helix, I got to go the other way. So I got to start prepping the yard and figure out where the track's gonna go. How many switches do I need? So at some point I'll have to take a break from this just to get other things done throughout the layout here. So
Well, yeah, you definitely need some running room.
yeah, and there's like tons of stuff on my second level right now because I've basically moved everything off my bottom level just to kind of make more room up above. But I keep shuffling
No,
things
no.
around, and as I'm just trying to keep everything clean, it's really hard to do that. But
Oh, yeah. Well, you had to do that on your last layout. That I remember.
that's true. That's true. I feel like I had way more room for stuff, though. I had like so many more dumping grounds. So, oh well,
Yeah.
it happens. I'll get this like up on the layout, and I'll get it finalized. Hopefully by the end of the year. But start a new project soon, and then keep going on from there because got to do this every Saturday, right? So, but
Yep.
I'll probably fix up my paper mill next. That thing has to be like done, like redone from the ground up, basically. Most of it.
Mm.
Yeah. Some of it did not survive the move. Never does. I keep
Oh.
moving. So I got to stop moving. And yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you have any videos coming out in the near future? Anything you want to promote?
Well, soon I should be having out that layout tour video. Could be in 1 or 2 days.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll watch for that. And then the next setup isn't until first weekend in January.
January.
So, yeah. So that'll be fun too. All right. Any reviews or anything? Are you expecting anything in the mail?
Not just yet. The RCAF cars are still on the way. They just cleared customs. Like that, I gotta wait on.
Those would be nice. So, all right. Well, right on. Yeah, again, I've got a video coming out first thing tomorrow morning, so check that out. Other than that, we'll be over on Denny's channel, N-Scale Dystopia, on Thursday, and he'll be kicking off December's Third Rail Thursday. And we'll see you next Saturday. Thanks for joining, Bubs, and
Hey,
thank you to everybody in the chat.
Thanks. You guys also have a good night. It's always good to come on. Always good to build something.
Oh, you're always welcome here. You know that.
I know.